Oh man, Petey Boy, something over this past weekend you sent to me, which was out of nowhere, and a boy that we actually both love, that being Dunkey. If you guys don't know, I saw a lot of replies out there about people that don't know Videogamedunkey even after this, and if you've never heard of his name, go search him, because let's make this clear, he is known for making jokes and jabs about just about anything gaming, or not even gaming related, just about, and it's the most random thing ever. And if you guys missed it this past weekend, out of nowhere, he talked about a $50+ million gaming compound, which just so happened to be jokes about 100 Thieves and semi about Nate Shot.
Yeah, it was kind of wild. We'll play some clips here in a second, but he basically took a year-old tour video that Nate Shot did out of nowhere to just nuke 100 Thieves from orbit. It was the weirdest thing I've ever seen, and it's kind of amazing.
Yeah. In case you guys missed it, here's a short clip. It's a short video, so we'll play you guys 30, 40 seconds, but make sure to go check out the full thing for yourself.
The world can do what they do best in a home away from home here at the 100 Thieves Cash App compound. Let's take a look inside streaming studio number 1. Brooke!
Help me. It's like hard to breathe in here. It's like jail in here.
That's music to my ears.
Tino's Fortnite training room.
Did this man just say this is the Totino's Fortnite training room?
We have some of the best players in the world that are going to be training here every single day in the Totino's Fortnite training room.
Check out our Totino's Chipotle room. This is lit. Fortnite, Among Us, Pogger room.
Content, esports, Cash App, content, Cash App, money, personal ATMs, trying to make money. League of Legends, Totino's Fortnite training room.
Totino's Fortnite training room.
Cash App, content, spreadsheets, create content, business, Cash App 2020.
People in Los Angeles creep me out.
And obviously, again, if you take offense from a Videogamedunkey video, you got to really, rethink your life. For anyone out there who thinks this is serious, I think it's just obviously a joke. I want to make that clear. But also, it was very, very funny. I'm hoping that he comes out of nowhere and does like TSM or like FaZe in their compound, or like Liquid even, because the same things would apply. But he does also make some great jabs.
He hits a lot of things like right on the nose. It's a joke, obviously. He's obviously having fun with it. But when he has Nate Shot walk out of the Chipotle to Tino's This Is Lit
Rocket Mortgage
Poggers room, you're just like, you're right, Jesus. Why do they have a sponsorship for everything?
I mean, but that goes, and then also I think he knows very well, but in that same manner, it's really funny because esports has become that. When you want to pay for another one of his jokes, when he walks into the boardroom of this kind of a useless expense, the only reason 100 Thieves can pay for the compound is by naming each and every room or dedicating a room or a space to a sponsor. That's what esports has truly become in that same facet, which has been a very interesting take as well. But there were so many things like when he goes into streaming studio number 1 and Brooke's there,
and she just screams,
help me.
And also points out that it looks like a prison.
Yeah.
And also, I don't think, when talking about useless expenditures, I don't think they really use those streaming rooms anymore. I think they all just stream from their bedrooms anyhow.
Especially with the ongoing
with the pandemic.
Yeah, that did happen. They used those rooms to tease a few things at first that we thought was going to be like maybe a Cloaksy or a Symphony, but we've definitely seen them all in the content house more so than the actual compound. Make some other great jokes though, besides the sponsors in each room.
Yeah, man. Looking back at that video, good look. The Cash App compound looks like the biggest, emptiest thing in the world. It looks like it's like 20,000 square feet, 30,000 square feet. It looks like they're using about 1,000 square feet of it.
Yeah,
it just looks like the biggest waste of money I've ever seen, especially given the pandemic.
Yeah, so we got to clarify, given the pandemic, I imagine other facilities are looking just about the same bare bones, and 100 Thieves is not even the biggest square space of facilities out there, which is why I hope that 6 months from now, Dunkey catches on to TSM, who, if you can remember correctly, 100 Thieves announced theirs as the biggest and best gaming facility, and then months later, TSM says they have the most expensive gaming facility.
And then I think if it's not TSM, it's Liquid. One of the two of them have a 50,000 square foot facility on the way.
It's one of those two.
It's wild. It's a little out of control. Especially as we just saw. And man, let's touch on the video again. So many of those rooms. Just think about how sad. When was the last time any human being was in the 100 Thieves Totino's Fortnite training room.
Yeah.
With like the 2 people they have that even play Fortnite anymore left.
And hey, we don't know those details either, but it would be fun. I think he could find a really fun thing because the FaZe compound is totally different from the other compounds. They claim, I think it was 30 million or 35 million, but that's just a mansion and a giant. So I think you could have some great jokes there. And then if he sees like TSM or Liquid or go even far to Gen G, wait till Videogamedunkey finds out that there are facilities being built with gyms and psychiatrists, and they each have their own kitchens, or some of them have their own kitchen staffs or dedicated chefs, or the pods where you can just and then wake back up and go at it again. Wait till he gets his hands on those kind of pieces of footage out there.
I love that. He also kind of had like a big shot across the bow for like every single esports org out there. When the very first thing he says is when Nadeshot's walking down, and he's like, "Welcome to the 100 Thieves compound where we only stream Among Us 24/7.
I forgot about that.
And then he just keeps on hitting him about the content and how the content is just like Nadeshot picking his fingernails and then also just talking about Among Us.
Yeah, that was a weird one. Yeah, he all of a sudden was showing clips about Among Us after Nadeshot talked about the highest technology for streaming capabilities, and then he cuts to a clip of, "What do you guys do? Among Us." So it was an interesting jab as well. Obviously jokes. I got a good chuckle out of it too, and we'll see what Videogamedunkey catches on to next in the esports scene. And hey, who do you guys want him to roast next? TSM, FaZe, Liquid, Gen G? Leave a comment down below, but obviously a very, very funny video, and it's great more eyes on the esports scene. Videogamedunkey fans finding out just how crazy the gaming scene is.
I mean, maybe next time, maybe a video that's like not a year old even. Who knows? You man can dream.
Out of freaking nowhere.